They need to touch grass. sure to like and subscribe.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Hey guys, how we doing? I'm doing it so much later than I expected to, what I was planning to. But also at the same time, it works out because now, today, Captain America Brave New World has actually come out. second. Okay, wait, react back right now. It's fine. Everything's fine. He always disappears on me, but like it's okay. I know how to get to him.
We love to see it.
Yeah, but like I can't see you right now, so what do I do? Help me out, buddy. I should not be like constantly looking around for you like this. This is frankly annoying. That thing still being there is also annoying, but for a different reason altogether. Please. See? No, of course not. Why would you? That'd be too easy. Okay. So don't do it now. It'll be a problem later, and I don't want to deal with that later. I'm going to deal with it now. That's why we're doing this. So... I know you're here.
Can we just applaud this?
I was like, I know you're here. Why doesn't the fucking thing know you're here? I'm so serious. What are we doing? Can I believe I have to do this over and over and over again? Why? You were smooth a couple of times, just fine. The other
Checkmate, atheists.
Spend way too much time just looking for idiots. We've gotta do better. Come on. Why does this stupid goddamn app not see this stupid goddamn application? I swear to God. This is crazy, guys. Like, I can't. This is. Not to mention my hands keep on, like, freezing up.
Who let bro cook?
So you can hear it. And in many ways, you should fairly be able to see it. But this is where we're going to be stuck on. You know? This is how life is going to work, I guess. Like, I don't know how to make this. This is actually ridiculous, guys. Help me. Help me. Cute. Make a new source. Make it that. Do you see it? Thank you. Fucking Christ.
No way bro is real.
Yeah, right? Ah. Like, guys, I need you to understand, I do this, like, at least twice every stream, and I don't understand why he, like, freezes sometimes. Maybe I need to get an update. I need to see what the rest of the update I probably need to get, but, like, I didn't get it, so I was like, I probably don't need it, it's fine. And yet, here we are, dealing with whatever the fuck. Why my boy decides to, like, freeze his face, who knows?
I'll have what she's
Come
having.
on! Actually, guys, no, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Why? No, that's actually ridiculous. Why? That's ridiculous. My guy has not moved. What are we doing? My guy still exists. Fuck off. Sure. It's all I do not get it. I do not get it. How my boy just fucking disappears like this. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Like, what are we doing? Do I need to be, like, on him? Like, what are we doing, guys?
Bro let the demons win.
Sure, whatever. Fucking whatever. You can just stay on the entire screen for a minute. This is what we're doing. Okay? Okay, we're just gonna be doing this for a second. Alright? Is that cool with y'all? Because I'm not doing anything else. That's wild. So, we're talking about Captain America Brave New World, as you can see. Funnily enough, Reactbot is currently covering the current Captain America, and we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a second. where I shoot from a place that does not have insulation. That's why I have this coat on. And also to double up as where I smoke, because I'm not a fan of tobacco, of the smell of tobacco wafting through the house after I'm done. You know? So, we're gonna talk about Brave New World. The general state of Marvel. I'm just, right now I'm rolling up. So, like, if you also have to roll up, go ahead. I would have preferred. That took a little bit less time for looking for Ray Squad. Otherwise, we're roughly on time. In terms of pacing. In an ideal world, I would have been doing this at like 8 instead of that 1. So it's all relative, you know. So cold. Like it'll be fine. Because my man ain't no bitch, you know? setup is always the longest part. Oh, yeah, we're starting. We're just starting. We're just starting. So here's the step one. The first steps, as Marvel might say. Let's talk about let's talk about it. Let's talk about Marvel. Let's talk about the brave new world. The brave new world that they're bringing us into. I want to say, well, to start off, I would like to say that here we judge movies not necessarily whether or not they are good or bad, but whether or not they are spoilable or not spoilable. With this movie, it's kind of complicated because I think it's a movie that is kind of worth seeing in the theaters. A Captain America film is a lot more. Any Captain America film is a lot more grounded somehow, not including Civil War. But even then, it was still kind of grounded in like an emotional center with the like a greater Marvel universe having a like seismic shift happening, and that's still technically happening in this movie. Just like not at any level that's really worth going to the theater. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's a good movie. I saw it in theaters. I'll probably go see it in theaters again. But also at the same time, I would say it's kind of spoilable. Because nothing really happens in the movie. Like, things happen in the movie that, like, have stakes for the characters in the time that it happens. This thing's not lit correctly. Like, not to mention that, like, so in the the trailers give away, and I don't know whether or not it was intentional or if the marketing agencies got advanced scenery and just blew it way too early. So they had to like embrace the fact that people know that Red Hulk is in the movie. At the same time, the Red Hulk is not in the movie for a long period of time. You can kind of figure that going in if you know how movies work, but the way it's advertised, you might feel gypped if you were expecting more Red Hulk. So, to begin, um, yeah, let's just talk about Marvel in a more broad sense for this, because for a good chunk of people out there, they probably stopped watching roughly after Endgame. Maybe checked in for like Black Panther 2, just to give flowers to like Chadwick Boseman and the whole creative team around there. My apologies, I don't know Shuri's actor's name, but to her as well. But like that movie is an anomaly. It doesn't really count. And then Deadpool and Wolverine is like above the fray of like the Marvel Cinematic like universe storyline that Kevin Feige and all the writers are trying to achieve. And they're not achieving it through this movie. They're partially achieving it in this movie. I will make a little amendment. Eternals, the movie Eternals suddenly becomes relevant again. If anybody saw that movie in like 2020 after Shang-Chi, which probably only people who like saw Shang-Chi may have even remotely known about it, but anyways. Yeah, Eternals becomes relevant again, and for some reason, pre-Mark Ruffalo Incredible Hulk becomes canon, or re-canonizes. I don't know. We kind of like yada-yada'd away from it, then like fully acknowledge that it was there, except to say that he screwed up Harlem or something in like the first Avengers movie. That's it. That is it. That is as far as a reference that we got before now. Which, yeah, sure, I guess makes sense when you have the Red Hulk, but like, I don't know. Very, very interesting to suddenly be like, oh hey, we're remembering all the other properties that we like kind of put off to the side. Now, this movie, like, it's so strange because, again, Captain America is usually like the seismic change movie. Winter Soldier like destroyed SHIELD. Civil War had the Sokovia Accords, which is also not really relevant anymore. I'm not sure. We don't even need to get into like the scroll of it all. What's going on? There's so much. Like, so much. Guys. There we go. Toasty. There we go. But this movie sits near the end of one of the phases. for this multiverse saga that they've got going on. There's a Thunderbolts movie with the Winter Soldier. It's coming up in like the spring. And then the Fantastic Four movie is supposed to start the next phase. But I don't remember if that's still in the multiverse saga or not. Let's go to Wikipedia about it right quick. Don't look for any spoilers. Don't look for any spoilers. We are just looking for marketing. No. 35th film, Marvel Cinematic Universe. There we go. Phases. Yeah. We're ending phase 5. Well, we're ending phase 6. Yeah. So right now we're doing Captain America: Brave New World. Thunderbolts will be next. Not. And then it's supposed to be. Yeah, Ironheart. Speaking of Black Panther 2, sorry, spoilers. Well, like it's been 2 years, so like I don't know. Let me. So like. So like I get the feeling based on the plot that like they kind of tuned out the ending of this phase and are trying to get to phase 6 so that they can then make their pivot because they no longer have Kang, the big bad, who was supposed to be the big bad. That they did Ant-Man 3 and then he did things. The actor, rather, not the character, because the character actually didn't do shit in the movie Ant-Man 3. But right now we're talking about Captain America 4. So, it was also a strange place to be for like a movie series, a trilogy or like a 5 or 4 for movies feels uneven. That's not great. And it's like, so what we're dealing with in Captain America 4 is okay, let's get into it. So they did a parallel between Steve Rogers and Bucky Barnes, between Sam Wilson and his mentor type Isaiah Bradley. So spoilers for I guess also fucking Winter Soldier slightly. There was a black Winter Soldier before Captain America, around the same time as Captain America. But like, you know, racism and all that jazz. And so they've made this new parallel inside this movie between those two, where Isaiah gets in trouble for something he had no control over. With, mind you, the same person. So Thaddeus, who's now played by Harrison Ford, used to be a general who is now the president. He used to be the general around the Sokovia Accords and was involved with Bucky Barnes being like brainwashed to do things against his will and like commit mass atrocities. And this guy, the president, Thaddeus. Let me not click on Harrison Ford. Yes, I know who Harrison Ford is. Or is he's like, they're just gonna say President Thad, okay? That feels So President Thad is dumb, and doesn't immediately think, hey, maybe this person who is very highly trusted by Captain America, the person that I want to reform the Avengers for totally excuse me, totally wholesome reasons. Not at all for any political gain. Jesus. This isn't lighting. Why isn't it lighting? Reactbot, why isn't it lighting?
Leave a comment telling me what you ate today.
Okay. There we go. Looks like and with that said, with the parallel said, they did not know how to handle it with black characters. The imagery, especially during Black History Month, that they had for like the inciting incident of this man standing down after realizing he wasn't in control of doing something. They publicly send this man to death. Sentence. Sorry. Which is not great. And also, speaking of the parallels, they I don't know why I'm speaking of it like in a parallel way, because it's its own movie, is a sequel, but of a different character. And like, I acknowledge that. However, this character, there's the characters did not make immediate sensible reactions to things they've already been a part of. Like, this is not new things to either of them. To the current Captain America or the current President Thad. Also, unfortunately, Giancarlo Esposito is like mostly wasted. He gets like 3 scenes. He gets 3 scenes. He gets 3 scenes. He kind of gets his ass handed to him every time. I'm not gonna lie. But like it gets it's I don't know. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. I promise it's a good movie. It's just it's not important. So like if you, which is not great to say, because Marvel needs to be recharting their course now already, and what they're doing is punning their way to movie titles. Also, there's a random like Black Widow character in here that's like security detail or whatever. She's fine. She exists. She's fine. You know. I wonder if she'll be in Thunderbolts. I don't think so. I doubt it. Right, I haven't even talked about the villain. The actual villain. Is Samuel Stearns, yeah. Played by Tim. I love this guy. I love everything he's in. And he was actually a good character here. There's a lot of holes there, just like I don't know how to explain this. Alright, so President Thad, before he was president, imprisoned this guy inside a like black site to do like gamma experiments and stuff, trying to like get the super soldier serum, like everybody else was in the 70s, 80s, 90s. Wait, okay. So the guy was in prison for 16 years, so it was in the early 2000s. So it wasn't that long ago. So like probably around the time of Iron Man, maybe. Anyways, he imprisoned the guy to like, you know, cook up high level like tech for like his defense contractor bullshit. And the guy stewing, planning his revenge because he got hit with like some gamma shit, and like is super smart and like sees probabilities and all that, and so he's like planning the perfect crime. The one variable he didn't see was a new Captain America. Or rather, he did see it. He just did wrong calculations, I guess, about his patience. His ability to, like, I don't know, see that something may or may not be like a trap or like a distraction or whatever. But anyways, so the guy's in this prison, but like it's not a prison necessarily because like he gets to do lab work and stuff. But also there may or may not have been other people there that he killed that the President Fab was communicating with to communicate with. The Samuel Stearns. Like, bro. We don't see who that is, but like, he's just dead now. Whoever he may have been. I don't know if it was important. Guess we'll never know. But like, yeah. Guy plans the perfect crime, kind of like Zemo, except he doesn't. And then ends up arrested again, which was also weird to me. Like the guy is pissed about just being locked up for forever. And he's gonna lock him up forever again, and he's gonna come back around again because they don't usually actually, but he might. You know, he's a more interesting character than most of the other ones. He's not a little gray. He's green, actually. Let me look at the faces and see what else I'm getting. Okay, small thing. I don't remember who Copperhead is. I really wish I could. I don't know who Copperhead is. That's what are we doing? What are we doing? Also, we don't have, like, top billing here. So like, side note, Sam Wilson picks up like a sidekick. He is not. There he is. What? Why don't they have a? All right, real quick. Sorry, that's so unfortunate for my guy. Yeah, there we go. So this guy is the new Falcon, I guess. They're trying to replay the hits. I'm not sure how they're doing it. Well, they're trying, they are trying. Anyway. Like, I want to like this movie. Like, I feel like it's a well-made movie. That's like my problem is that like it's a well-made movie. Like, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't mean anything. Like, dude goes through with his plan. It gets squashed by Captain America. The Eternals reference that makes Eternals relevant again is like some trade deal that sure goes through, but what is that? What does that mean? Free trade for for adamantium? What's now inside the universe? We're gonna call it adamantium. Ooh. I want them to treat Anthony Mackie better. I want them to treat Giancarlo better. I want them to treat these characters better. It was a good ride. Yeah, it was a good ride. Oh, and he's no longer President Thad is no longer President Thad at the end of it. Like that's it's like nothing. This movie comes and goes. I don't understand what to do with it. Unless we get like a sidewinder. Unless we get like a whole sidewinder, like side TV show or whatever in like a year. Like I don't know really know what happened here, honestly. I want to give it its flowers, I really do, but like they don't really care about it. they're about to move on. They're about to move on to Fantastic Four. They're not even gonna care really about Ironheart. She'll probably get the short end of the stick. And they'll call it a day. And they'll be like, hey, you know what we got? Fantastic Four. Wait, what do they have coming? Animated show. Vision Quest. Ooh! There's something to look forward to. Whenever that comes. Mid-2025 to mid-2027. Like, we don't fully know when, but it's coming. Oh. There it is, yeah. We don't know when, but it'll come. Alright. So, that's all I gotta say really about Brave New World. I've been watching other stuff, you know. Other stuff that I think is good. You should probably check out. I'm still trying to finish up Blacklist. You know, it's an 11-season show. If you want something long to chill through throughout the year. just fair. I'm still watching it. It doesn't matter. I saw this week. So a couple days ago, I saw a random movie from like 2016, I think it was, called Blue Mountain State: The Legend of Thad. Speaking of President Thad, but a very, very different Thad. Very campy, very very frat boy as film, but like with a lot of heart, a lot of heart, in a way that like I can't fully explain without like giving it away. So like you should just really check it out. It's on Netflix. I don't know how long it'll be on Netflix. But like if you have the time to go see it, it's like an hour and a half. Yeah. I meant to rewatch Falcon and Winter Soldier because I fully believe that was a good show. I watched it after all the discourse. I didn't participate in the discourse, so I was able to like really like sink my teeth into it. Actually, it was worth it. It's a good show. It might look he have better weight than like this movie, but we're not gonna go there. Yeah, I don't know. What have you been watching, Reactbot?
Let him cook.
Yeah, you've been watching me cook. Yeah. Anybody out there? What have you been watching? I don't know. So I was gonna like take like a look at like like big things happening, you know. Kanye's probably gonna explode more over the next like couple of months, I guess. I don't really want to go more into that, so good for or bad for him, I guess. We're good for her, you know what? She can have her time. You know. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, that's cool. This is like an old photo. Okay. Maybe? Is there anything? Okay. There's also this, yeah, okay. There's a lot of acting here because people need to be like approved by like Congress and shit, I guess, or whatever. But Ooh. Wait, why is this part of Munich? Huh? Why is Secretary of one, Marco Rubio being Secretary of State, but two, why is that not in Munich? Because of the Russian attack on the Chernobyl power plant. The head of the office of the what? Okay, I feel like this is not. You know what? We're not gonna be trying to look for like a main character today. Whoa. Yo, I wasn't trying to do anything, bro. Chill. Oh yeah, people were talking about Eric Adams with this too. Like, okay. I feel. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and get into it. You know what? We're just gonna jump into like one quick little react. Quick. An hour. Like, good for your escape. We're gonna do this every time. My fingers are like freezing on me. And I think you did pretty okay. Considering the circumstances. You know. I'm like, once again, not gonna get into the big ones until I get some heat on me. And we'll have to come another time. What do you think? React 5.
And they were roommates.
I'm sorry?
Flawless skin.
Yeah. I think that'll be all. I'm gonna try once again to do Fortnite. Hopefully the PlayStation network doesn't like crash again. So hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Or later today.